Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2023 and another part of the Williams Road to Glory career mode. Today we are back with the Australian Grand Prix. Certainly looking forward to it. We've had a decent start of the season so far. Double points finishes in both races. Of course, in Bahrain, we got our first podium of the series. Last time out in Saudi Arabia, not quite as strong. 8th and 10th, I believe it was. And yeah, just not quite where we were wanting to be going forward. But yeah, you know, we'll see how Australia goes today. Hopefully just an off race. We obviously went for a bit of a different strategy to the rest of the field. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing how it goes. Leave a like if you enjoy and all of that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get ourselves immersed into the action then for this Australian Grand Prix. Looking forward to it. Let's see how the cars are holding up. I think some of the stuff needs replacing. New front wing is required, so let's get a couple more of them made. As I'm assuming it's the same on the other car. Yep. There we go. That's all good. Board attendance at the Grand Prix. Yes, they are happy with that. It's increased our confidence. Right. Gabriel Mini won the F2 race. Feature race, followed by Clement Novalak and Gabriel Bortoletto in third. Fantastic for them there. Okay. Oh, look at that. Albon now 85 rated. And look at that, he's on 13 million a year now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. And he's down with Chris Cronin as his engineer. Okay, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Right, a quick look at car analysis. We'll look at that at the end of the episode. I know a few people wanted to see that. Not the end of the episode, up towards the start of Australian qualifying. So wind tunnel upgrade has been completed, which is nice. Don't really know why he's on low morale. Yeah, definitely need to try and get him on a renewed contract soon. Okay, cool. Right, the car build should be absolutely spot on now, so we can have a look at where we stack up in the grid. So we're the 5th best high-speed corner car. We're pretty good in a straight line, but where we're really struggling is in those low-speed and medium-speed corners. Intrigued to see who's the best car this year. Ferrari look pretty good. McLaren are better than in previous years. Red Bull, of course, are probably the best. I mean, look at that, first in low, medium and high-speed corners. Mercedes, definitely an improvement over previous years. Alpine are okay. Then Haas, not bad. Alpha Tauri, Alfa Romeo, and finally Aston Martin. So Aston Martin still actually have one of the best cars on the grid, but it would appear that neither of their drivers are taking advantage of that this season, which is odd. But let's see anyway. Let's get ourselves into the weekend. As I say again, you know, getting both cars into Q3 has got to be a target that we're looking to achieve. So let's get ourselves into it. Australian Grand Prix qualifying. Or it will be. Not quite yet. We need to listen to David Croft's ramblings, of course.
For the Australian Grand Prix. There may be several street circuits on the F1 calendar, but this unique lakeside layout is like none other. High-speed sections snake through the heart of Albert Park, just a few hundred metres from St Kilda's beach. Albert Park is a deceptively easy track to learn, but it's just as easy to make a mistake around its walled sections and gravel traps. The street circuit is high downforce and just as heavy on brakes as it is on tyres. In the last round, Max Verstappen flew to victory, the Dutchman proving that he can be absolutely unstoppable when he's in such fine form. Now let's get the weekend underway.
Okay then, let's have a look at the weekend. It looks like it's going to be raining in practice, but is going to be dry on Saturday and Sunday for qualifying and the race. So I'll see you guys for Q1. Well, would you look at that? Esteban Ocon on 100% setup satisfaction and Yuki Tsunoda on 98. This could be a very, very strong weekend for the Williams team. We have been constantly in the top 10 all weekend through practice, so very, very excited to see how we get on in qualifying. It's going to be a good one. Very high confidence for both of them. It's all good. It's all looking very, very good.
Qualifying is coming up, and the drivers will be ready and raring to go.
These days, it's a much faster layout here at Albert Park, and teams need to focus on getting high and medium speed cornering right to set a good qualifying time.
Karun, there's Yuki Tsunoda. How would you describe things for him at the moment?
Well, Crofty, here is a driver who's just oozing confidence right now. We could see the impact it's having, and I'm sure that'll carry through to qualifying.
So get yourselves comfortable. It's going to be quite the ride.
Okay then, let's get ourselves into Q1. I think a similar idea to what we did last time really might work, but we are going to send them both out pretty close together. Well, probably not that close together, to be honest. Let's allow Tsunoda to push on a little bit. That's all good. So there goes Yuki Tsunoda onto his flying lap. It'll be a good test of who warms up the tyres better. Tsunoda controlled by me or Ocon controlled by the AI. And well, certainly so far it's looking pretty even. And here we go then with Yuki Tsunoda. He's coming around the final corner and he's going to head up to that start-finish line. And it is a 117 flat from Tsunoda. What can Ocon produce here? It's a 117.1, so Ocon slightly slower than his teammate.
Delta, keep it negative.
In that first sector.
Yeah, copy that.
In that first flying lap, sorry. Well, we'll send them out there once again on the same tyres here. I think possibly do that now.
Okay, energy's good.
Copy.
Get Tsunoda out there as well. Ocon, yeah, not quite any improvements there. That was his first sector that let him down. I don't think Tsunoda will be much better because he's
Currently low on pack.
it's quite a load of traffic. So it will be about the third lap again. I'm gonna go for scrubs because we're in the top 10. There's no real need to worry. We'll send them both out again.
Be good.
Copy that.
Track is full.
Top 10.
Yeah.
So gap ahead is good. So you're good to push when you're ready.
So Tsunoda's got a bit of a tow from Ocon here.
Okay, checker flag.
Ocon's quicker in the first sector, funnily enough, Tsunoda not. Now through the middle sector. Wow, Ocon was purple there, as Yuki Tsunoda has gone purple actually. Through that middle sector. Can Ocon get past the traffic? Oh no. Ocon very much hampered there. I think Tsunoda's going to be okay though. He's going to get a lovely tow across the finish line as well. But yes, the traffic did very much hurt the boys there. but comfortably through in the end, 5th and 8th. Going out in Q1 though, Zayn Maloney and Nick De Vries for Alpha Tauri, Zhou Guanyu for Alfa Romeo, Alex Albon in the Aston Martin, and Mick Schumacher for Haas. Okay, into Q2 we go then. And I'm going to have a little look at when it's expected to be quite quiet on track, and that's sort of 16:35. So if we send them out about 16:30 to 16:32, we should be okay. Yeah, nice amount of track, and both of them should get an absolutely clean lap in. Let's see how they're doing. So Ocon a 26.1 first sector, same for Yuki Tsunoda. Ocon flying through this final sector. It's an 18.8 middle sector for Ocon. What was it for Yuki Tsunoda as he's coming across that split? It's an 18.8 for him as well. Very evenly matched these two, and it's Ocon up to the line, and that's 4th at the moment. A brilliant time of a 1:17.0. Tsunoda is going to be coming round the final sector, and what can he manage this time? He goes up to the line, and well, that's enough for 7th. So I think we're going to be okay here. I don't really see there's going to be any issues. I'll tell you what we haven't done this weekend is put our underfloor upgrade on, which is a bit annoying. Oh, red flag! I think is that going to be the end of the session? I think it's Lance Stroll actually. Let's see what's happened to him. Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, hit one set of barriers, sprung across the track to the other side. He actually had a fairly similar crash to that, didn't he, in Australia? Well, we are going to be continuing on. Same tyres absolutely fine by me. And I presume everybody will be going out again. Yeah, we've got 2 minutes 48. So let's get them out there. They should have a beautiful clear track here to go and play with.
Checker flag.
Just looking at the weather, it is getting cloudier out there. It's a yellow first sector for both drivers, but green for Tsunoda through the middle sector. And Tsunoda actually the only one that's sort of under pressure, but is actually guaranteed to be through. Porsche over the line. He goes 13th, but we might as well finish these laps anyway, because we're not going to be using these tyres again. Tsunoda is going to head up to the finish line. It's a 17.3. It's a 17.4 for Esteban Ocon. Okay, both drivers through, but going out in Q2 then, Kevin Magnussen in the Mercedes, Lando Norris, Theo Porsche, Daniel Ricciardo's best qualifying of the season in 14th, and Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin. Okay, on to Q3. I'm going to use a scrub set with Esteban, so that he has one set of soft tyres available for tomorrow. Send them both out there. And I want to see what Ocon can actually produce here. Whether he can go quicker than his teammate, and he certainly has in that first sector. Not in the middle sector though, Tsunoda slightly quicker. And here we go then with Esteban Ocon up to the line. It's a 17.3 for him, and Tsunoda a 17.4. That's a couple of ordinary laps there.
Close to zero, but negative. So boxing this lap then.
Copy.
Inconclusive of whether the scrubs are better or not. I think they probably are. From experience. Third and sixth, though. So nobody's quite put their times in yet. And Verstappen especially, P10. I'd be disgusted with that. And then they're out there.
Nice checkered flag.
Alright, let's run on board with Esteban. As Yuki has had a poor first sector. Ocon improves in the first sector.
Ah oui, en taille à thème.
Gasly's on the
Tyres on the low side.
over the line in fourth place. Cold tyres for Ocon. Russell up into P2. Who have we got next? Piastri next in the other Alpine. As Ocon improves in the middle sector as well. Piastri over the line. He goes fourth. Excellent time from the Australian at his home Grand Prix. Bottas qualifies ninth. It's going to be Tsunoda over the line. Don't think he's improved at all. An 18.4. What on earth was he up to in that lap? But here comes Esteban Ocon then. This is going to be a better time, I think, as he flies up. It's a 17 flat, which puts him third. What an awesome time that is. Verstappen over the line. He goes third instead, so Ocon fourth. The only one that can actually change this is Sergio Perez. Can he improve at all? He's over the line, and he doesn't improve. He stays fifth. So it is fourth place for Esteban Ocon. Finally, he pulls out his good performance in Q3, and he qualifies on the second row of the grid with a 17.1. Annoyingly, a 17.0 would have been enough for third place ahead of Verstappen. And Yuki Tsunoda's Q1 time, well, that would have been enough for third place as well. So, disappointing there. We do have the pace, though. So, let's see if we can get a good strategy and get ourselves into contention here.
The excitement is building. There's electricity in the air. But there's no surprise in that. It's race day.
Albert Park often seems to set teammate against teammate. From Hill and Villeneuve dueling for the 1996 win, to Bottas beating fellow Mercedes driver and pole sitter Hamilton to the win in 2019.
Any thoughts on Esteban Ocon and his performance this weekend, Karun?
You know what, Crofty? They're performing well above what's been expected of them so far. All in all, not a bad place to be.
In any case, Melbourne is ready, and so are we. So strap yourselves in for the Australian Grand Prix.
Okie dokie then, let's have a little look at possible strategies. I mean, there's a two-stopper there. Definitely going to be... Well, are we going to be quicker on a one-stop? I mean, what tyres does Ocon have? He could do soft, medium. And be really aggressive out there. Yeah, that looks like a good strategy to be for Ocon. Start off the race heavy, get onto the mediums, have a couple of stints on those. We might try with Tsunoda, the one-stopper. Yeah, mediums and hards. And see what he can produce from there. We're obviously going to take a lap of fuel out of the car. Just about survived last time out, didn't we? So, yeah, let's get ourselves sorted for this Grand Prix then. It's going to be an exciting one. Can Yuki Tsunoda get himself up the order? Can Esteban Ocon get himself onto the podium? I think there's going to be a variety of different strategies here. So let's get ourselves into the race.
The fans here in Melbourne are all set, as are the drivers, heading into 58 laps around Albert Park. You and I won't be the only ones keeping an eye on Oscar Piastri, Karun.
They got everything right to earn that P6 position. Now they've just got to show they can do it again in the race.
And it looks like we're good to go.
Okay, here we go then.
For the Australian Grand Prix.
And it's lights out. Away we go. Charles Leclerc off the grid. Well, and it looks like Max Verstappen is going to get George Russell into turn 1, and he does manage that. And, well, Esteban Ocon, he's following the boys down towards turn 4 as Yuki Tsunoda has made a place up. And there goes George Russell down the inside of Max Verstappen. And let's look at the tyres. Well, Ocon and Russell should be getting through quite quickly, you would imagine. With their pace at the moment, we're going to move it up to high aggression. As Yuki Tsunoda has lost out again to Carlos Sainz. I'm going to put the battle assist on.
To use the overtake.
And yeah, Ocon doing a fabulous job of staying with the top 3, and that's exactly what he managed to do in Bahrain. And Max Verstappen, well, he's having a little look at George Russell, goes down the inside. Is this going to leave a little door open for Esteban Ocon as we head into lap 2 now? And it's Charles Leclerc that leads, then George Russell, then Max Verstappen in 3rd, then 4th is Esteban Ocon, Perez 5th, then Piastri in 6th place. Then Gasly, and then Sainz, then Yuki Tsunoda in P9. And Kevin Magnussen rounds out the top 10. But still, Esteban Ocon pushing after Max Verstappen here. I'm going to drop this down to aggressive. I'm going to drop Tsunoda down to standard, just to look after his stuff. But there goes Esteban Ocon down the inside of turn 1. And this looks like it's going to be an Esteban Ocon overtake as he flies down the inside of turn 4. And he is through on Max Verstappen. Will Max come back at him? He's going to try. But surely Esteban is going to be able to hold that position. And he does now cut in front of Max Verstappen now. Problem is, Max Verstappen is going to have DRS pretty quickly here.
Copy.
So now we need to use a little bit of ERS to catch up to the top 2 here.
No more overtaking.
Copy that.
And this could be a problem because Max Verstappen straight back through. Okay, Yuki Tsunoda still fighting Kevin Magnussen. Obviously, Magnussen is on soft tyres, so we're sort of expecting that.
Keep pushing.
We'll see where Tsunoda ends up in all of this. Obviously, where he should come good is later in the race, when the pit stops happen, and he's not coming in for 2 pit stops. Piastri meanwhile up to 5th position, and here goes Esteban Ocon again down the inside, very aggressive on Max Verstappen, and he is through. That's an awesome move. I think Verstappen is going to come back at him. Who's going to be ahead going into DRS range? There's Ocon. So Verstappen now has the 2 bouts of DRS. Probably tactical there. It's not a P10 as it stands. Hopefully just going to stay with those guys ahead. Right, we'll zoom it forward a little bit because Ocon and Verstappen, they're just going to yo-yo positions Well, really, it's going to be about when George Russell slows down a bit because of his tyres that we might be able to catch up. We kind of need to get into that battle if we can. So Pierre Gasly up to 5th now. Where did he come from? And the Alpine's looking good in a race configuration. Ocon's still in 3rd, 2.2 behind the leaders. And it's Charles Leclerc currently the man leading the race. I'm going to drop that down to standard now and try and follow Verstappen along a little bit. I think that's got to be the plan. Rather than overtaking him, let's just try and follow him up to the leaders. So turn that back down to medium on the overtake aggression. Right, let's see how Tsunoda's getting on. His tyres should be in decent shape. They are. But he's in a very large DRS train, which is all good. Yeah, what Ocon needs to do is just look after those tyres a little bit. Maybe even harvest his ERS. Because he's got a good 5-second gap to Pierre Gasly. So we'll keep an eye on the gap to Verstappen. Oh yeah, he's made the move somehow. Yeah, this is a good distance. Oh, that's Tsunoda, damn it. I mean, we're harvesting the wrong guy. Yeah, this is the problem with Ocon. Using his harvest mode. Okay, he's in the pit window now. And Perez has put in the fastest lap of the race, just 3 seconds behind Ocon now. I definitely think it's time to
Push the tyres now. Got it.
push and see where Ocon can end up. And tell Tsunoda to avoid high risk curbs and see if it. Oh! There's a crash. I don't exactly know what's happened. It's one of the Haas cars, and it's Théo Pourchaire actually with Lance Stroll. And just a little bump there. Yeah, let's see if Tsunoda can stay with those guys and look after his tyres at the same time.
No energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ocon's going to be coming in at the end of this lap.
Back off now.
Yeah, copy. Stay back in.
Sonoda seems okay.
Yeah, copy that.
Now, we'd love it if he was in front of Zhou Guan Yu when he came out. Don't think that's going to happen. It's more likely to be in front of Théo Pourchaire. Yeah, it's sub 2 second pit stop for the first time this season.
On exit.
We'll definitely take that. And he's away. Okay. Right, this is where Ocon has to make the undercut count here. As Verstappen sets fastest lap of the race, he's starting to get back into it now.
We could do with a bit more pace now if you've got it.
Can Tsunoda get closer to Piastri here? Should be able to get past Daniel Ricciardo here. That is home Grand Prix. Not quite. Can he go down the inside of the next corner? Nope. So now in a bit of a sticky situation. This is not good. You don't want to be getting caught in traffic. Oh, it's a big crash. Is that going to be a safety car?
There's a yellow flag now.
That was Mick Schumacher in the back of Daniel Ricciardo. Well, Ricciardo very lucky he can continue, but both Haas cars now have a penalty. Should be fairly easy to get past Mick Schumacher. But yeah, he's definitely struggling to make headway through the pack. Oh, come on. There we go, he's through this time, and Tsunoda through on Piastri.
Let's go.
Let's give Tsunoda a little bit of energy boost.
To use the overtake.
Yeah, copy.
Right, Ocon now needs to push on. Oh, it's a big crash again. And I think that was Kevin Magnussen and Pierre Gasly.
Now we've an incident here. Kevin Magnussen, it looks like.
I don't know what Tsunoda's up to. But yes, it was Pierre Gasly. Yeah, I think Sonoda's okay. He's weaving a lot.
They're at the peak now.
Yeah, I don't know what he's up to.
Let's close the gap now.
That should be Ocon getting past Zhou Guan Yu.
Back is currently low.
And there you go. Ocon down the inside. Makes the move stick. Yeah, I don't know quite what Sonoda is up to.
The window is open.
Okay.
Yeah, he's through. Okay, so Sonoda's in a good place. Okay, let's see what Ocon can do from his position now. He's doing quite nicely. Sonoda up to P6. On track, and not many people have pitted, so that's on merit. The only one from that group to pit is Ocon, so yeah, very, very good. Verstappen and Leclerc are battling it out at the front. Where are they? 20 seconds ahead of Ocon. Now some people coming into the pits.
Box.
Copy.
As Esteban Ocon puts in the fastest lap of the race. It's a good time to do that. Starting to show his pace a little bit.
The entry.
So Sonoda's in. Yeah, decent pit stop, P11 as he's come out. And now should be in the perfect position to attack the rest of this race. Sonoda manages to get past Piastri. Alright, we're gonna deploy the ERS here.
Energy if you need it.
Come on, Esteban. Yep, Albon sort of in the way here. But he's going to go around the outside. It's a good move. Let's check tyres. Yeah.
Awesome.
This is good.
And this should be him getting past Albon now. And he's going to get a second bout of DRS as well. You can start having a look at Lando Norris. Very nice. Okay, Sonoda P10 currently. He's just on a 21.4, which is good. He's pulling away from Oscar Piastri. So he's put in the fastest lap of the race. And now here comes Ocon on Lando Norris. Yep, nice and easy move around the outside. And Esteban Ocon, I'll tell you, is in a really good position in this race. He's up to 5th again. I think some people are definitely one-stopping, taking these medium tyres as long as they can. This is now Ocon's chance to catch up to them.
Do what you can.
So I think let's try and be aggressive. See what we can pull out on Sergio Perez. Meanwhile, Tsunoda P9. Starting to catch up to Bottas in P8. Remember, Tsunoda's the 3rd place driver of those who have pitted.
Back off.
Right, here we go then with Ocon. Should get Sergio Perez here. Oh yes, nice and easy. Nice and easy. So he's up to 3rd. Now how's he doing on the top 2? 15 seconds is currently the gap. I mean, it's ridiculous. Verstappen and Leclerc. Oh, and Max is in the pits. So he's going to get the massive undercut this time. That Leclerc got last time, but Leclerc's going to have the fresher tyres and possibly push on him at the end. Verstappen's gone soft, 24 laps on soft tyres. It's doable. They've done a mammoth stint on those mediums. Meanwhile, Yuki Tsunoda still closing in on Valtteri. We have got yellow flags. No hope of a safety car there though. Ocon will be coming into the pits very, very soon. Yeah, let's go all-out attack with Ocon. I think Verstappen will get through. That's okay. Yeah, massive undercut on Charles there. Right. So Ocon's going to come in this lap. So let's see how he gets on here.
The one in.
Russell still going.
Copy.
I think Russell has Russell pitted? He must have pitted, yeah. Russell up to P2 now. Good stuff from him. Now Leclerc is going to have Ocon is going to have brand new tyres. Ooh, lost a second there. He's lost out to Yuki actually. Right, he needs to get going. Oh no. Well, this is a disaster. Ocon down to 9th place now.
I can't do anything, guys. Keep pushing.
Right then. Tsunoda's only going to drop. There's a few out there on hard tyres, but yeah. Well, let's see. Tsunoda doing all right. Here goes Ocon. got to try and get past Magnussen soon, and does go down the inside. Yeah, still going for it. Yeah, nicely done. Piastri is next. And he is going to go around the outside of turn 4. Good move.
Use everything.
And that's exactly what Ocon needed to do. And now if he can get past Gasly, he'll be in a good place. Because he's only 5 seconds behind Sainz. Yep, he is. Oh, I thought he was going to try it there. Didn't go for it there. DRS open again. And he's through. Nicely done. Okay. So should get up to at least 4th, I think, by the end of the race. And we've got 18 laps to go as Tsunoda has been overtaken by Carlos Sainz. Now obviously the big anomaly will be if there's a safety car or something similar. Virtual safety car, red flag, of course. That's what equalises the race again.
Get the tyres down now. Copy.
Yeah, I think Ocon's okay. His tyres are fresh enough to be able to take being overheated. Right, now needs to really use the DRS to get out of the 1 second window to Perez and Gasly, but Perez right behind him. Perez on soft tyres as well, but don't think it'll make much of a difference. Tsunoda's still chasing Carlos Sainz. This is going to end up being a bit of a battle. And there goes Sergio. Okay. Tsunoda very much in the running here. He's got past Tsunoda. But are those tyres gonna realistically last? That's a big question here. I think Tsunoda shouldn't really be fighting his teammate, but we'll maybe just give Ocon the deployment here to get him past.
No energy.
Yeah, Ocon needs to really be let through here, I think. Problem is, we don't want Tsunoda losing DRS on these guys, and he's having a look at Perez. Ten laps to go. Let's get the tyre temps down with Ocon, maybe. And then full on attack once Perez is below 50%. We've still got Max Verstappen leading the race this time by 9 seconds. His undercut did very much pay off. Leclerc is second, then Russell and Sainz third and fourth. Come on. Yeah, he's going to get... Oh, he nearly had Perez there, right. I'm going to tell him to let Ocon through. Because Ocon is seriously quick. We don't want any sort of incident. That these could be some big points that we gain today. Come on, Esteban. Alright, here we go. This is the moment for Esteban Ocon. Tsunoda now will pull him onto high. Well, surely Ocon's going to get past Perez. That's the main thing that I needed to do. Because now he's behind Sainz and should be able to push on from there. And there we go, Ocon's through round the outside. Ocon up to P4. I think Sainz is going to come back at him. It's just a quirk of DRS there. Now Tsunoda, can he get Perez? I think Perez is probably the last realistic target for Tsunoda. Can Ocon get past Sergio Perez? It's all so close, isn't it? And there he goes, down the inside. Esteban Ocon back up to fourth. Gets his second bout of ERS.
Awesome.
DRS, sorry.
So that's pretty good.
Right, we're going to absolutely attack now with Ocon and really try and push him on. This could be Tsunoda's chance. Backed out a bit. It's unlike Yuki. So we're going to go full attack with Sonoda now. DRS active. And he's going to go down the inside. And Sonoda's through. Wow, he needed that.
Low in the pack. Okay.
And Sonoda past Perez now. Now, Ocon. 10 seconds behind Russell. He's not going to reach the podium today. But P4, that would be a pretty good performance in the end, I think. Don't think we're going to manage P5 because Sainz's tyres are better than Tsunoda's. So last lap, Max Verstappen. And here we go then. Let's see if Esteban Ocon can hold off.
Which lap are we?
So this will be last lap.
Yeah, could be.
Hopefully he can hold off Carlos Sainz here. He might catch Zane Maloney by the end to get a bit of DRS so that he's not being found out come the line. But I think it's going to be Max Verstappen that wins. Leclerc's tyres, not good. And that's probably why he's lost so much time to his teammate. But now Ocon pulling away from Carlos. Heading towards Zane Maloney. Max Verstappen wins the Australian Grand Prix. It's 3 out of 3 so far for him.
Over the finish line.
We'll see how we get on after the mini break before Baku. Leclerc finishes second. It's going to be George Russell on the podium once again. A repeat of the Saudi Arabia podium. And there goes Esteban Ocon then. He's going to race up to the line. Great finish from him. And it's 6th place for Tsunoda as well. So 4th and 6th for the Williams boys. And yeah, gotta be pleased. Gotta be really pleased with that. But that top 3, they're looking pretty untouchable this season. But once again, we finish as the 3rd best team.
P6.
And Ocon's 2-stop strategy did just about end up 2 seconds quicker than Tsunoda's.
Yeah, copy, nice job.
Obviously, Tsunoda did have a slower pit stop than he could have had. Or was it? No, I think it was Ocon. So that could have cost him in the end. But Ocon did come through the field. And yeah, plenty of overtakes today. Did well. Very happy with that. Just waiting for Stroll and Bottas to come over the line to finish this Grand Prix. There is Bottas. P15 for him. And there you have it then.
Yuki Tsunoda really put in a brilliant drive today.
An outstanding performance today to have made the top 10. Not many would have expected this from the team, to be honest.
We may see these kind of scenes a lot in Formula One, but it's easy to forget just what it means to the whole team. Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
What a great way to take their 3rd win this year. They've definitely found their form.
Well, it wasn't exactly a walk in the park, but it was a thrilling weekend here for us all at the Australian Grand Prix.
Okay.
Now, Karun, no doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race, but how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
It was a really strong outcome for them today, with both drivers performing well, capping off a good weekend.
And that's about that for this weekend here in Melbourne.
Next time, the teams will be racing through the streets of another city. Join us in Baku on the shores of the Caspian Sea for for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
And we know Baku is always a very, very crazy place to go and race. But once again, Max Verstappen wins the Australian Grand Prix ahead of Leclerc in second. Russell finishes third for Ferrari. Ocon, brilliant fourth for Williams. Then Sainz in fifth with Tsunoda in sixth. Perez finishes seventh. Norris eighth. Albon ninth. And Kevin Magnussen rounds out the top 10. Fastest lap goes to Sergio Perez. Into the driver's standings then, Max Verstappen, 76 points out of a possible 78 so far for him. Charles Leclerc in second there, 51 points. 3 second places, and you got to say he's going to get sick of that. Well, he had third actually in Bahrain because Ocon finished second, of course. But yeah. He's going to get pretty sick of that. But Verstappen, just unbeatable at the moment. Russell is third in the championship. Ocon, brilliant fourth. And Sainz in fifth. Tsunoda currently seventh. Into the constructors then, we are third at the moment. 30 points ahead of Mercedes and a further 4 ahead of Aston Martin. Those are probably going to be our big rivals for third in the championship this season, you feel. We are definitely I would say third or fourth quickest team on the grid at present. And once again, we get the 2 fastest pit stops of the weekend. So it's a Williams 1-2 in that championship. And we've absolutely maxed it out so far. 129 points. We need to build that lead as far as we can so to try and secure that championship before the halfway point and the other teams catch up. But yeah, it was a knock-on mistake today, and it was the new tyres going on. That was the issue, which is a shame. That took 2.3 seconds compared to 0.2 seconds for everything else. What a shame. Okay then, so a very, very decent weekend for everybody involved in the team. £3.7 million in profit, and that's what we like to see going forward. Brilliant. Right, well, Baku is next, and of course we have our manufacturing complete for the new underfloor. We've got some brand new designs coming in as well over the next month, so it's going to be an exciting time. Really looking forward to the next episode. We'll really get to see where do we think that the team are going to be. By the way, let's just have a little look at the board confidence. They have changed their long-term objective. They want us to be Constructors Champions by 2029. That's a tough ask. They want us to finish 6th in the championship this year, but yeah, wow. They want us to win the Constructors Championship by 2029. We might manage that. I've no idea. We'll just have to see, I suppose. But there you go. We'll leave it there for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, give it a like down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.